Hi, this is Mayor David Genshaw. I want to bring you up to date on what happened at our last City Council meeting. First on the agenda was Mr. Chris Sims from Smart Utility Management, who helps us and guides us with our rating structure on our electrical rates and utility rates. A couple things are happening. Our cost to purchase power has increased, so that was part of the discussion last night. And also to offset some of the increases councils voted for our electric department, as well as increased officers in our police department. That was all part of the discussion last night, and council voted to approve that change in cost of power, also with the additional cost to cover to run our operations here in Seaford. So that'll go into effect at your next billing for your electric. That'll go up. We expect about $10 for every resident, so just about something like that. If you have any questions on your bill, though, please give us a call. We'd be glad to walk through that with you. We also had Mr. Barnes on the phone from the University of Delaware Institute for Public Administration to walk through a grant opportunity for us to look at infrastructure on our electric down at the Oyster Park. They're going to apply for that grant. They needed our approval to do that. This will be a matching grant with us, so that was approved, and we'll see if we win that grant to go forward with that. The council also looked at a revision at the Briminghorn lease. The Briminghorn Brewery, again, is the property that the city owns right across from City Hall on High Street. They want to add a brewery and some outside seating. They'll have to fence in that area. That'll change the lease, and the council approved to move forward with that. Also, Ms. Hickey from our Parks and Recreation group came and presented changes to Riverfest 2024. Things have changed with Riverfest over the years. We've tweaked it. This next year, they'd like to change it again pretty radically this time. They want to do something where they will do a Friday night live, what they're calling something on steroids. So it'll be a big event. On the same weekend, we would have Riverfest typically. It'll be a Friday night live event downtown, maybe something like 5 to 9. It's still being discussed. And we'll still do the float in on Saturday. If you have any questions or comments or input for that, or would like to be a part of that, I know Ms. Hickey would love to hear from you, any ideas you have. But those changes were approved last night going into the 2024 Riverfest. And finally, we had the developer of some property out on Old Furnace Road asking for a support letter to reduce speed limits as that development moves forward. It would just be a letter from us to DelDOT asking them to review the speed limit on that road, maybe suggesting a reduction in speed as that development comes online. This would be something that wouldn't happen immediately, but as those houses go up, they want to make DelDOT aware of that and possibly lower the speed to keep everybody safe. I do want to make you aware that city offices will be closed Monday, January 15th, for Martin Luther King Day. And also we have a planning session on the 26th where council will meet to really look at the next 3 to 5 years, what they want to work on. Also, we have a city election coming up on the third Saturday in April. That's April 20th. From 7 to 3. There are 2 council seats open as well as the mayor's seat. So if you have any interest or questions in that, please give City Hall a call. They'd love to answer any questions you might have. We'll continue to keep you posted on all the great things going on in your town. Thank you again. Have a blessed day.